I apologize, y'all. I had a technical difficulty, but we're back where we started. Let me catch y'all up. There's a karmic collective that's in your thoughts because their partnerships, lovers, situations are being put to rest. And this is a decree from, I want to say spiritual court. I'm feeling deeply this is spiritual court, but it could be physical court or cosmic court, about them losing their great fortune and their gifts. And they're in despair about this. We have a karmic couple, a karmic community, and a karmic masculine who's under surveillance. And they could be under surveillance by the spiritual world, the physical world, because they were greedy. They were taking money, energy from people and their gifts. And these could be an older people. And some people in this community, they starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. And they removing themselves and healing from this situation. They taking action. But those who want to double down, that are upset about losing this great fortune of greed and money and energy, oh, they want revenge. And the oracles is asking us to embrace change and listen to our spirit guides at this time, because when the divine hear you cry out, he will show you that he's compassionate. But those who want to take revenge because they're not happy with the results of the divine's decree, that's something that they need to take up with their creator. Because how are you upset when this is fated for your behaviors? Because you were misaligned with the divine. You weren't being your most authentic self, and your foundation wasn't built on nothing other divine. So he's removing it to show you anything built on falsehood will not stand. That's why their situation is put to rest. And they're upset about it. They want revenge. And since you are upset about this, the outcome of this situation, that's something that you need to pray about and take up with your creator. Yes, because your creator is disappointed with you at your behavior. Because he did not create you to act and react in this manner. And he's showing you that by putting rest to your situations, your foundations. Because they were built on not his image. They were built on the image of your ego. And your intentions were bad. Your intentions wasn't pure. They wasn't good. They wasn't of your most authentic self, your soul's purpose. And the divine is showing you that. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. So now let's see what clarifying situations the universe want us to look at and handle in this situation, y'all. Yeah, duality dance. Seek balance. Aim the chaos. Seek balance amidst the chaos and find harmony within yourself. So although things are chaotic right now and these clowns still want to keep being clowns, see them for what they are and move accordingly. Because can't nobody save your soul but you. Because as we can see from being a collective, karmic or divine, we see these lessons that the universe is showing us through the chaos of these clowns, these karmic clowns, by them choosing greed, energy, and to steal people's gifts, and for their situations be put to death. We're learning what not to do amidst the chaos and how to navigate the chaos effectively. So they're a cautionary tale for us to learn how to grow and evolve higher than this low vibrational situation. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Spirit link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. These people weren't aligned with their highest dreams. They were with their lowest dreams. They was living in their lowest vibration, and they were happy there. And they want revenge because they want to stay happy in low vibration. That don't add up. That math ain't mathing. Tell me more for therapies and thank you. Oh, we're gonna take quarter down. Yeah, their roots of success wasn't built in the divine, so they had to they seeing their roots wasn't as strong as they thought. Mountain of mastery, ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. Yeah, you have to ascend past low vibrational situations in order to manifest your great spiritual fortune, physical fortune, emotional fortune. You can't ascend while descending into low vibrational situations. That math don't add up. A negative is not going to make it positive. So if you do a negative situations, how you going to turn that negative into a positive? That math ain't mathing. That's why people need to embrace change and listen to their spirit guides to guide them correctly into positive change, into higher vibrational ascension, not low vibrational descension. Because that'll bring steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step further forward, no matter how small. Yeah, long as you wake up and you see how I'm living ain't right. And for your intentions, for you to make the intentions to change your life, to embrace change, to follow your guides, to start using compassion and cry out to the divine as being your most authentic self, even if it's this small. That's a start to move forward. You showing the universe you over living in falsehood and being misaligned, chasing illusions and delusions, and winding up in despair and misery along with this chaos. You showing the universe that you trust in the divine's plan for yourself. No matter how small and steady you have to, the steps have to be. As long as you stay consistent and persistent, you will get there eventually. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. I know that's right. So we see in this situation, so that way we know, hey, we don't want to navigate down that path. Look what it got them. It ain't get them none of great fortune. They greed ain't bring them success. It brought them despair and chaos. So we need to see it for what it is. Reality is showing us and letting us unfold for a reason. It's to bring healing, not revenge. It's to show us the light at the end of the tunnel. So embrace the quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence, where clarity finds its true voice. I know that's right. So at this time, we need to do some self-reflection. Seek solitude, so that way we can gain clarity amongst this confusion. Because even though it may seem like a lot right now, in order to see what's going on, you need to step back. So that way you can get a different perspective. Because sometimes we could be so close up on something and not really see it. That's why taking a step back, reevaluating, doing some self-reflection, connecting the dots, talking to the divine, we'll start to gain understanding and see true voice in what's happening around us. It's only right. It's only right, yeah. All right. Let's get a little more information in this situation. Yeah, because the divine wants us to co-create with him to help us start moving in the right direction and working with him and not against him. Yeah. Flow with the universe and realize still waters run deep. So once you sit yourself still, you can start diving deep into yourself, diving deep into the mysteries of who you are authentically. And then you can find your purpose and your true joy and what makes you happy. And let the divine navigate you towards the path He's already planned for your soul before you reincarnated here in this physical form. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. What was that? Yeah, but we gotta remain poised. We gotta keep integrity. We have to use morale, our morals. And some people may have forgot what integrity is, and some people may have forgot what their morals are. That's why it's time to sit back and do some self-reflection. Because getting caught up in greedy, money-hungry situations can dilute your morals and your integrity. So it's time to heal and see clearly, how do you want to show up in your reality? How are you living? How are you carrying yourself? Is it any other divine? And if you don't know, you can cry out to him. He will show you compassion and help you find who you are. Because some people don't know who they are. But you got to keep an open mind. Don't be so closed-minded. Allow your mind to show you infinite possibilities of what you could be. But make sure you're being by the book and following all spiritual laws. Don't get too delusional. You want it to be, use your imagination, but use your imagination and be realistic, not delusional. We're being realistic by the book with integrity and finding new navigation and possibilities to handle karmic situations and find the lesson so it could become our blessing in this situation. That's how we gain wisdom, y'all. Because sometimes people, that's their karmic lesson. They got to learn how to handle being greedy. It's nothing wrong with wanting nice things, but what you willing to do to get these nice things? How you willing to go about it? You willing to sell your soul for nice things? Your soul don't mean that much to you. Your soul, the most valuable thing you got, that is your great fortune. So don't let greed trick you out your spot. Or money-hungry situations trick you out your spot. That's that temptation. That's that low vibration. Don't want to see you ascend and take you out of being your most authentic self. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. Be by the book against this chaos and conflict. Because chaos and conflict is going to come. It's inevitable. But it's how we handle the chaos and conflict is what helps us to move forward and not get lost and wind up in coffin situations. That's why we got to be by the book. In handling this chaos and conflict, be by the book. Follow all spiritual laws. Do not lead into your own understanding. And do not be the judge. The Lord is the judge, not you. That's why we using integrity and increasing our morals. They for a reason. He ain't make the 10 Commandments for no reason. It's a reason behind it. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Because it's going to take us the distance. And it's going to forge our character and help us learn how to battle and fight these low vibrational people so we don't get put in this situation again. I know that's right. Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Because that's what's going to lead us to our milk and honey. It ain't going to be easy, but it's going to be beautiful as long as we keep that covenant with the divine and we start remembering the knowledge, embracing the knowledge of this change and following our spirit guides. We're going to go the distance. And it's going to take us to our milk and honey. And it's going to lead us through this chaos and confusion. Because you know what? We're going to be poised and by the book. We're going to go the distance through this chaos and confusion to lead us to our milk and honey. I know that's right, y'all. That's all the divine want for us. Go and be fruitful and multiply. But he ain't never said it was going to be easy. Because you know the low vibrations, they going to form a weapon to try to detour and delay us. But as long as we got God by our side, he going to be compassionate. And that weapon ain't going to prosper. That's why these situations being put to rest. Because nothing built on falsehood can stand. The divine just want nothing but love for us. But we got to want love for ourselves in order to embrace the love he's giving. Because he could pour into us all we want, but if we don't know how to pour back into ourselves, we just got holes in our cup, spewing energy everywhere. And that's how these low vibrations is feeding off of us. We got to start healing ourselves, close up these holes, so we can go to distant and be by the book and stay poised towards this chaos and conflict and reimagine infinite possibilities that's going to lead us to this milk and honey, baby. It's only right. It's only right. So we're going to be intentional. We're going to master our self-control as we heal at this time to strengthen our gifts, strengthen our discernment, strengthen our boundaries, and see these karmic lessons for what they are. Because we don't want to be sitting here in another cycle looking like these clowns in despair. We don't want to do that. We do not want to be looking like these clowns in despair. We want to learn and grow amidst this chaos and confusion and listen to our spirit links. Because that's what's going to take us to where we want to be. So we're going to quiet out the moments, quiet out the noise, and take steady progress. Steady progress. Quiet out the noise. And take steady progress to navigate us forward while we following our spirit guides and embracing change. Because no one can lead us forward without us taking the first step. We got to co-create. We got to co-create and work with the divine so that way we can stay in line and don't get left behind. Because it's a part of his design, because his will be done. It's only right. It's only right. So let's see what message we have in the secret garden. Message number 1 and number 2. All right, so we got number 2 right here. This is number 1. Yeah. All right. So message number 1 is, if you can't run from it or hide from it, you could let it control you or take control. Can't run from this. This is fated. This is a sinking ship that's going down with these lovers and these partners, these karmic collective. So either you're going to take control or let it take control of you. The choice is yours. We got free will. The divine can lead you to water, but he can't force you to drink it. He can lead you to your milk and honey. He'll show it to you. But are you going to reach out and go for it? Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Going against things you cannot control is like throwing pebbles at a mountain and expecting it to crumble. I know that's right. These people who want revenge because the divine is healing this situation, it's like throwing pebbles at a mountain and expecting it to crumble. It's inevitable. You can't stop faith. But everybody can make an attempt. I mean, it's free will. You choose to do what you want to do. Just don't get mad when it don't work out how you want it to. All right. So, Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to say about this situation? Yes, because only love can conquer hate. And once we realize and embrace that, let love spew and overflow. Because what he said, multiply and be fruitful. And with love, love is compassion. So when you cry out to him, that's love the divine is showing you. Compassion is a form of love. Yes, yes, yes. So remember to be the divine that someone sees today, because love shall set you free. Also, the truth shall set you free as well. And without faith, it's impossible to please God. All right. And faith with no action is no good. So make sure we be in by the book, following all spiritual laws amongst this chaos and conflict, and go to distant. Dare to stand. Because if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And we're at that time in our lives, we're tired of falling for anything. We're moving to higher vibrations with positivity and leaving these low vibration negativity people where they want to be. It's only right. All right. So this is the end of our little sweet treat. You know I'm going to dive deeper into this information. So if you want to come dive deep with me and let me feed your curiosity, head over to my exclusive platform. See you there. But until I get there, we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. And y'all have a best and rest of your day. All right. And enjoy the gift because it's a present. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the traits and essence of God. As you go out into this journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah.